It's Tyler with Gaia Force Gaming, and I'm here recording this a second time because the audio got completely messed up on the first run around. So I am here with the Meta-Byte for this past Monday, August 15th. BT9 format over in the Gaia Force Gaming Discord. We had about 36 players. Had a great time. Super diverse meta, despite what this top 4 looks like. I think it was just the night for a certain deck that you'll see soon. And yeah, top 4 got playmats, top 8 got dice. Let's talk about these deck lists. So in 4th place we have Daniel Garcia. He was playing Gabubond. Gabubond Hybrid. It's a very interesting deck, so let's talk about it. He didn't list his eggs, but I believe they were just for Upamon. I could be wrong. If I am, and you're watching this video, Daniel, please correct me. I just didn't realize the eggs weren't a part of the deck list before I started this video, and I've reached out to him, but if he gets back to me, I'll put him somewhere in the link, blah blah blah. So we have 3 Gabumon, the Drabumon from BT1. We have 4 of the BT6 Gabumon. Of course, you want that in Gabubond. 2 Madoki Betamon. We don't see as many memory blockers this format, but I think it's good to have them because so many people are running memory boosts right now, and just that passive memory gain can be shut off by a memory blocker really easily, and that's pretty good when it happens. So 2 of the EX Gabumon, searching out those Tamers and the other Gabumons. 2 of the Promo Gabumons, of course. 2 Bokomon, very interesting. I mean, he does have a lot of Tamers, quite a bit of hybrids, but less hybrid count than some hybrid decks would. We do see the 1 Secret Rare Veedramon, very interesting tech. I am curious how it worked out for him all night. I mean, he did come 4th, only dropping 1 match, so that's pretty telling. I just wish I was watching some of these games to see how much it came up as the one of and with its effect. We have the 1 Lobomon, 4 Kuma, 4 Korikaku, and just the 1 Beowulf. So just a smaller hybrid package, but still very much there. 4 of the Bond of Friendship, of course. If you're running the Bond deck, you need the Bond of Friendship. An Ice Wall, 3 Memory Boost, 3 Kikaitis Breath, and then he does run that red package with 2 Delicate Plan and 2 Crimson Blaze. Very cool little tech, very helpful in this format, I think. 1 Davis, 1 Joe Sora, 4 of the Bond Matt, of course. 1 Tommy, because it's limited to 1, and 2 of the Matt Sora. So very interesting deck list. Very cool. I think this part of the top 4 at least showcases how diverse this meta could be, even though the archetypes are pretty similar. This format, we do see a lot of OTK, a lot of control, just explosive decks or very grindy decks. But I think it's very varied in how many there are, and I think that's shown off if you watch Eggman's list breakdowns for all of the official Bandai events, or even just watch other people's deck profiles, what they're topping with. It's all over the place. I mean, at Gen Con, I think most tournaments, I didn't play multiple of the same type of deck in an event, with the exception of the Ultimate Cup, where I played a lot of Metal Garurumon X. I think every other event I played a different deck every round, which was pretty cool to see. So, congratulations to Daniel with your 4th place deck. Up next, we do have Junior Vega playing Grandis. As a little disclaimer, the rest of these lists are Grandis, but they are a little varied with cool little techs. I mean, the bulk of the deck is the same, just based on the fact that they're Grandis decks, so they're going to be very similar. But what they chose to do with their tech cards is very interesting. So we have the 4 Yokomon eggs. Then the top end is usual suspects. The Grandis package, Grand Quagumon and Grandis Quagumon. The Okuamon package with the promo Okuamon and the Okuamon X. We see the 4 blocker Kabu, 4 Weedmon. That's pretty standard. And then for his other level 4s, we see 2 Roachmon, very interesting, and a Lobomon, because he does run a heavy Davis support package. Rookies, we see 13. 12 Terrier, 12 Jamming Pal, or I'm sorry, 4 Terrier, 4 Jamming Pal, 4 Kokuamon X, and a single Goblimon. We do see those 4 Davis, which act as pseudo searchers, which can grab your Lobo and then 1 of anything else if you reveal it. 2 Cool Boy, which will grab your X antibody. You don't usually see Cool Boy and Grandis, so it's very cool to see. I think Cool Boy is a phenomenal card. The 4 memory boost for consistency, and just looks like Junior went with a very consistent type of version of this deck, and it worked out well for him. He lost, you know, just 1 round in the semifinals and did well. So, congratulations to Junior. Let's move on to the second place deck list from Max Tapera, Mr. Green himself. Max only lost in the finals, had a very hot night. I do have the semifinals recorded because it could have been the final round depending on if Taylor lost the pair down the round before, and I have the finals. I'm definitely uploading the finals gameplay video with some commentary. I might upload the semifinals as well, so be on the lookout this week for that on the YouTube channel, of course, right here, where you can find my beautiful face telling you all about Digimon. And anyway, so we have the 4 Yokomon, 3 Terriermon, 2 Lalamon. Max does really like the Lalamon. We've seen him play this in a lot of his green decks. I am also a fan of Lalamon. I think as a 1 or 2 of it's phenomenal. He runs higher rookie count than, well, 13, never mind, still 13. I thought it was 14 for a second. 4 Kokuamon X, 4 Palmon, the jamming Palmon. These you're going to see in a lot of the deck lists. A lot of people think the jamming Palmon isn't necessary, but with Black starting to take more of the D-Digivolve security hits, it does come up, so be on the lookout for that. 4 of the Weedmon, 4 Metal Kabu, just that's his hybrid of choice, and it helps him build bigger stacks, because it can evolve over the level 4 for 1, which is pretty good. 4 of the Blocker Kabu Terribon. Then Max runs 9 level 5s, which I don't hate. He has the Okuamon package with the extra Okuamon, the 2 to evolve Okuamon, which I think I watched come up a couple times in his games, where evolving for 2, keeping turn can be pretty brutal. We have the Grandis package, of course, 4 green memory boosts, the single Davis just for a little extra search, not as much as Junior was running, and then 3 Mimi. So very, very good. Pretty consistent list. It's done really well for Max. He only lost in the finals, and his tiebreakers, if you look at his opponent match win percent, is 72%, which means all of his opponents were doing really good yesterday. He had the highest tiebreakers by a landslide. It was just losing that last round kept him down in second place, of course. But congrats to Max for coming second place with Grandis. Now, Taylor Franco, Tayfrey, putting the medal on himself. He said, "Y'all don't think I deserve a spot on the Mount Rushmore of green. I'm chiseling my own face in." So here he is with his Grandis list. It's a little different. Like I said, we see a lot of these different tech choices. He did go 5-0 undefeated for Yoko. Then we see the 12 rookies that we're used to seeing, the 3 sets of 4. You know, most people run the 4 Terriermon, but Max ran the 3. So we do see that sometimes. We do see the usual suspects in the level 4s with the 4 and 4, Kabu and Weedmon. He does run 2 Metal Kabu Terriermon, so again, just as his hybrid of choice, not quite the 4 that Max ran. So a lower level 4 count overall. Then we see the Grandis package, or the Okua package, I should say, 4 and 4. The Grandis package at 4 and 4. And then 3 Mimis, 3 Memboosts, pretty standard. And then his tech of choices, 3 of the Mimi Joe for a little extra memory. And to go with it, 3 Mega Deaths. So very cool tech, giving Grandis that security bomb that you might be looking for. Congrats to Tayfrey. Pretty interesting Grandis list. Pretty good show out. I will be uploading this finals match with Max versus Taylor, of course, this week. Maybe even the semifinals of Max versus Junior. But we'll see if I feel like doing both. That being said, thank you guys for playing in this event. I love seeing you guys every Monday. Love talking about these decks. It keeps me very keyed in on the meta, even though I don't get a ton of time to play test, and I really do appreciate that. Yeah, other than that, join our Discord. Come play on Mondays. Come play test. On my days off, I do try to play test as much as I can. If I don't have other stuff going on, I will be trying to upload more videos there's a new internet provider in my area, so I'm going to talk about that, see what those speeds are like, because whew, it's killing your boy out here. I got less than one upload, so it takes several hours for each of my videos to upload, and kind of turns off all internet capabilities in my household. So that's why these uploads haven't been as frequent as I'd like them to be. But let me tell you, if I get that better internet, you better believe you're getting like 5 to 6 videos a week. No questions asked. Thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you guys for watching, supporting, hanging out, being a part of this community. Thank you guys for being cool. I know I don't put out the best quality videos, as some of you have liked to point out, but I try to give you the best quality information I can. It might not be wrapped pretty, but chew on that information, baby. Get that fat and that protein and get strong. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.